Hi guys, so this is gonna be the choreography for Fork, Knife, Spoon. Eliza's gonna narrate and I'm gonna dance. So the theme of this whole thing is kind of like ballet, opera-esque thing. If you know Phantom of the Opera, kind of think like that. We're just gonna go ahead and get it started.
You guys are gonna start out with it's just gonna be Chef Ludmilla on screen for a bit. But then when you guys come in, you're going to start out with a kind of stepping move. You're stepping and then ball changing. So step with the right, ball change with the left, and then step with the left, ball change with the right. Okay, so you do that, and your arms, she's going to show you your arms, they kind of swish back and forth like this. So putting that together, she's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job. So now we're going to move on. She's going to do what we call a susu, and that's going to be, she's going to step with her right, she's going to bring her left foot in, she's going to kind of turn around and do that. So one more time with the feet, she steps out with her right, she steps out with her left, and she kind of turns around, okay? And that's all going to be on releve, which if you don't know means you're on your tippy toes. Her arms, when she does that little turn, she's going to go up with the right and over with the left. Okay? So putting that all together looks like this. She's going to go step 1, 2, step 1, 2, right, and a susu. Perfect. So then from there, arms are nice and rounded like they're holding a beach ball. Then from here, you're going to go on releve and tiptoe. You're going to tiptoe to the left, doing whatever arms you please. And then Jessica's going to demonstrate this jump for you really quick. She's going to demonstrate it. So it's basically breaking it down. Your arms kind of move in over your head position. You're going to move your left leg up and your right leg up. So left leg goes first and right leg goes first. Beautiful. So doing that from the very top, from that whole sequence, she's going to go step and step, step and step, susu. Perfect. She's going to tiptoe, 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 and jump. Beautiful.
This dance starts at 22 seconds.
Extraordinaire, call to her assistant Mabel, never time to set a table.
Moving on, it says looked around and up and down, but Mabel wasn't there. You're gonna do looking hands, right foot on like you're saluting. Looked around, you just go right, left, and up and down, you go up and down, but Mabel wasn't there. You're gonna do questioning arms. Awesome. And then it goes into the do, where is she, where is she? You're going to slap your face. She's gonna turn around so you can see her face slap with a shocked expression. Bum, on that big bum, she put shocked arms. Then you're gonna look right, left. Where is she, where is she? Then you're gonna re-slap your face. Bum, I'm going to cry. Go, I'm going to cry. Let's put that all together.
Call to her assistant Mabel, never time to set a table. Looked around and up and down, but Mabel wasn't there. Oh, she said, where is she, where is she? Oh, she said, I'm going to cry.
And then you guys are gonna peace out for a little bit because this is just kind of an exchange between Chef Ludmilla and Fairy Fork Mother. So you guys peace out.
Just keep your camera running, but you're not actually gonna be dancing here. We're gonna cut it.
Yeah.
So now after that solo, it goes into fork, knife, spoon, and here we're gonna split into 2 groups. So if you're in the ensemble, you're going to be following Jessica for doing the fork part, and if you are a featured dancer, you're gonna follow Eliza for the knife, spoon. So Jessica's gonna break down her part. You guys just use, it says fork, fork, fork over and over. So the entire time, you're just gonna do this. Fork, fork, fork. So your feet are heels together, toes pointed out. Your arms are in that little beach ball and they come up and down like that. So when you bend your knees, your arms come up. When you straighten them, your arms go down. And it's not just on fork, 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 fork. And you just repeat that. Eliza's group, featured dancers, you guys are on knife, spoon. On that first knife, your right leg comes across, toe pointed, arms in that beach ball position. And then you're going to open up on spoon. And your arm comes up, it opens over your head. And then the next one, it comes back together, fork, Nope, sorry, knife. Comes back on knife, and then this time it's going to open all the way up, arms out, right leg out. Then it says spoon, comes back together to that original position. So putting that together goes like this. So I'm gonna say the fork, and then you guys do your moves on knife, spoon. 5, 6, 7, 8. Fork, knife, spoon, 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 fork, knife, spoon. Just like that, practice that, put it together.
I know it's a lot of fast, sharp movements, but please don't get sloppy if you want to see this the entire time and not like, got it?
So basically what this is going to look like on the screen when we edit is the soloists are going to be center screen, really, really big, singing their solo, and all the way around the border of the screen is going to be you guys doing your dance moves. And yes, it is repetitive for you guys to do that for a good 30 seconds, just bending your knees and moving your arms. But when we put it all together, it's gonna look super cool. Like you guys are in like a ballet class while you're setting the table. Like, just go with our vision. You're gonna be around the border doing this. So stick with it for a good 30 seconds.
Lend me a hand.
Fork, 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 knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, fork.
Starting from the left, take a little fork, it's a salad fork. Then you find a bigger fork and place it to the right of that fork. Good. Then you take the plate, it's a lovely plate, and you place the plate down right next to them. Line it up. That looks nice. Aren't you happy?
So as you just saw, after Fairy Fork Mother came in, she sang a little solo, and in the background you all sang fork, knife, spoon, and you do those moves over and over for a good 20-30 seconds. Now our dance break is going to start. So for this next part, after you just finish all your fork, knife, spoons, we're going to do the move that we did at the starting. You do a step, ball, change, step, ball, change, step, ball, change, step, ball, change. You do 4 of them, starting to the right with your little sway arms. So it was 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next, you're going to turn to the right. Step out with your right, across with your left, out with your right. That's a 3-point turn. We should all know that by now. Your arms just go out, together, out. So you just finished your 3-point turn. It looks like this, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. From here goes, you guessed it, the knife. And your hands are gonna come to the beach ball on you guessed it, and then up on the knife. All together, that section looks like this.
That looks nice. Aren't you having the time of your life? And guess what comes next? Well, you guessed it, the knife.
So we just end it, you guessed it, the knife. Your arms are up. From here, you're gonna do 2 little jumps. So the same ones as earlier, where you do the left foot first and then the right foot. You just do 2 of them, and when you do them, your arms shoot up into a little rainbow. Putting that all together, you just want, you guessed it, the knife. Take the knife and go, da 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 da. Or we just finished your 2 jumps. You do 1 jump, little pause, 1 jump, little pause. It goes 1 spoon to the right, and eureka, you're through. So breaking that down, your right arm comes out like you're serving, 1 spoon, left arm to the right. You're gonna step back on your right foot to curtsy. Right foot behind, arms come out, you bend. So this next little dance section, you're gonna do those little sways as we do. 1, 2, then you're gonna spin to your right. Breaking that down, it's what we did at the starting. You step out with your right, across with your left, and then you spin, and your arms, they come out and over your head with your right arm into your little beach ball position. Beautiful. Putting that all together, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, spin together. From here, you do your little tippy toes to the left, arms whatever you want, tippy, 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 tippy. From your little tiptoes, you do the same little jump that we do, left leg then right leg, arms in a big rainbow. So we just finished our little jump in rainbow, and then we're gonna do a double curtsy. Step back with your right leg, curtsy, and then back with your left, curtsy. Putting that whole section together, it sounds and looks like this. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Starting on the left, take the little fork, it's a salad fork, then you find a bigger fork and place it nicely to the right of that fork. Good. Then you take the plate, it's a lovely plate, and you place it down right next to them.
So she just did her curtsy, her left leg is back. She's going to shift the weight onto her front foot, that's her right foot, and just spin up with her arms into a pretty little up in the air. Perfect, so we're just up on her tippy toes, and then she's going to go down on her feet, down, then her hands come to her hips, and she does a little nod. That looks nice. So next it goes, aren't you having the time of your life? You're gonna sway to the right, left, 3-point turn to the right, and the same thing to the left. Sway left, sway right, 3-point turn to the left. and on those little turns you end with a little arm out to the side. Putting that all together from our rainbow jump. So we just did jump, and now we step back and curtsy on the right, curtsy on the left, spin around, arms up, go down on your heels, arms, hips, head nod. To the right, left, spin to the right, left, right, spin to the left. Perfect.
Now going on, it says take the knife and go curve side in like so. So go swish with your right arm. You're going to swish with your left arm. So that's take the knife and go curve side in like so. One more thing to do. You bring it together. One more thing to do. One spoon to the right, and eureka, you're through. Take the knife and go, curve side in like so. One more thing to do. One spoon to the right, and eureka, you're through.
Perfect. That's just your arms out, one spoon to the right, and then a curtsy. Eureka, you're through. Let's do that all with music.
No, come along and try it.
Here's the faster part.
Starting from the left, fork is some fork, knife by the bigger spoon, as it goes to the right of that fork. Then I take the plate, it's a lovely plate, and I place the plate down right there. So down, line it up. That looks nice. Aren't you having the time of your life? And guess what comes next? I think it's the knife. Take the knife and go, curve side in like so. One more thing to do. One spoon to the right, and eureka, you're through.
So this next part is just going to be the soloist, so you will just stand there and wait for the dance to start again. But this next part, the chorus speeds up even faster. And so what's going to happen is you are setting the table for Edwina. So you are all going to run from different directions across your screen. We're in a small room right now, so we can't actually leave our screen very well. But what's gonna happen is you're all gonna leave the view of your screen, and you're gonna just run across. So she's gonna run like that, so just run straight across. Or you can run from like corner to corner. So she's gonna run from front corner to back corner, like that, in a diagonal. And you just wanna make sure that when you're running, you get all the way off the screen. Our room's a little bit too small to do that right now, but make sure you're in a big room. So you can either run across, corner to corner, you can run to the middle, forget something, and then turn around and run back. But while you're doing all this, you're going to have a kitchen utensil in your hands, either a fork, a spoon, a bowl, a spatula, an egg beater.
Get creative.
Anything you want from the kitchen, but you're like running around like you're setting the table.
Please don't run with a big knife.
Yes, do not run with knives, that is dangerous. Just record yourself running across like 2 or 3 times. You don't have to just keep running and running. We'll just pick your best run and edit it in. And that's gonna look like this. It's fine, we don't need it.
One place all set, but we need 65. Oh dear, hurry up. Starting from the left, there's a little fork, 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 then you take the plate, there's a little plate, there's a little plate, down like this, down, like this. That's nice. Aren't you having time of your life? And guess what comes next? Well, you guys take the line. Keep it going, so much to do.
So as you just saw, it was super, super fast, and Jessica just ran across the screen 2 times, just so we could get some good clips of her running, and then for that actual whole section, we would edit you all running across at different times. So the next is a little solo, so you guys can just leave your camera recording while you record this, but you're not actually gonna be dancing for this part, just gonna be solos on the screen. So right at the very, very end, this is the last 10 seconds. You are all in it again. You're going to do 2 pivot turns. You step forward on your right, turn to the back. Step with your right, turn to the front. Your hands are behind your back. Now you're going to come into this position. Your right leg is across, your hands are in beach balls.
Fork.
That's on fork, and then you open up on knife, right leg out, arms back. Now you're gonna step back with your right and kind of plie, which is when you bend your knees, your arms are back in front. Putting those 4 steps together from the pivot turns. You go 5, 6, 7, 8. Pivot, turn, cross, open, back, and then you're going to step out with your left, arms are still together, and your left arm is going to come around your head like a big arch. And it's just going to hold there at a nice angle, and you're going to look to your left because we're going to be having big table setting and fireworks happening. Putting that together, you go 5, 6, 7, 8. Fork, knife, fork, knife, fork, knife, fork, knife, fork, knife, fork, knife, spoon. Here we go, the whole dance all together. When you are not dancing, just be standing there still so we know when to cut your video.
Chef Ludmilla made a dinner that she hoped would be a winner, for she yearned to win the prize of Chef Extraordinaire. Called to her assistant Mabel, "Name time to set the table." Looked around and up and down, but Mabel wasn't there. "Oh," she said, "where is she? Where is she? Oh," she said, "I'm going to cry without a second."
Here you're just standing.
Going to cry and win all awards for my gooseberry. Oh, let's see. The contest states there are 3 parts:
Still not dancing, just standing.
originality and really nice table setting.
ensemble. I trust you,
Oh. Who will help me in this time of
As we go to
need?
future dancers.
It is I, your fairy fork mother, all the way from Cutlerania. You don't know how to set a table? Why, it's easy.
Here we go.
William, Sonoma,
This is the
lend
2
me a
parts.
Fork, 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 knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, fork.
Starting from the left, take a little fork, use a salad fork, knife spoon. Find the bigger fork and place it to the right of that fork. Good. Then you take the plate, it's a lovely plate, and you place the plate down right next to them. Line it up.
Here we go, dance.
That looks nice. Aren't you having the time of your life? And guess what comes next? Well, you guessed it, the knife. Take the knife and go, cross-sided like so. One more thing to do. One spoon to the right, and eureka, you're through. Now come on.
Just standing. Here's the faster verse.
Starting from the left, take a little fork, use a salad fork, use a knife, find the bigger plate, place it next to the right of that fork. Then I take the plate, it's a lovely plate, and I place the plate down right next to them. Line it up. That looks nice. Aren't you having the time of your life? And guess what comes next? Oh, I think it's the knife. Take the knife and go, cross-sided like so. One more thing to do. One spoon to the right, and eureka, through. Now look at this.
And now you are going off and getting your utensils. And we're about to do the different runs.
In just a few moments, the judges arrive.
Well, we one place all set, but we need 65. Oh dear, hurry up. Starting from the left, take a little fork, use a
Different runs, different directions, different utensils.
Then you take the plate, use a little plate, use the plate down right next to them. That looks nice. Aren't you having the time of your life? And guess what comes next? Well, you guessed it,
We still have different runs going on here. Now you're just gonna go back and stand in the middle. This is solo, but get ready for the ending. Here we go. And that is the whole dance. We will go over and clean it on Zoom. Practice it as much as you can. Great job, guys.